Hey, what's up, folks? How's it going? This is Avit here, and welcome to Devops Challenge Hub. So let's start with today's interview question. And today's interview question is on EFS, and that is Amazon Elastic File System. Amazon Elastic File System, scalable, elastic, cloud-native NFS file system. So the first question is, what is Amazon EFS and how it is different from EBS and S3? So Amazon EFS, it's the Elastic File System. Just think like you have a shared Excel sheet, you have a shared drive, someone has shared the drive, and you mount it and you are accessing that shared drive. Another person on the network from his laptop is accessing the shared drive. So it's like a normal file system. You will open shared Excel sheet, anyone can update. So it's a shared one. Well, it's like as if like it's your local file. It will behave like that. Right? So that's it. The EFS also similar like that. Amazon EFS is Elastic File System. So yeah, EBS, it's a personal external hard drive. So EBS is your personal external hard drive. You connect EBS hard drive. That is a personal drive. So it's access only for one EC2. Best use case database OS disk. EFS, many EC2s at once can access app log, shared config. For that, we can do that. S3 is for local room. It's not mountable. It's not like it's you don't do file read write. You cannot open it like a normal file. You cannot do like normal file read write. You use AWS S3 command for backup file, static files. So it stores objects, not the file. So S3, it's not mountable. You can't mount it. Okay. So that's the difference between ABS, AFS, and S3. What is the shared file storage and how does EFS support it? So let's say like everyone has access to that shared file system on the network and everyone is working on the shared drive and they are updating Excel sheet or updating some code or something like that, right? So that is enabled through NFS, Network File System. So the way this file gets mounted, file system gets mounted, it is done through NFS, Network File System or NFS protocol. So shared file storage, multiple servers access same data concurrently. So concurrent access by multiple servers possible. EC2 across availability zones can mount and read-write same files. So even if it is in a different availability zone, they will be able to mount it and rewrite the same file. What are EFS performance mode? General purpose versus max IO. So general purpose is default low latency based for web app, but max IO high throughput, more latency. It's a little slow, but high throughput, good for big data analytics, etc. So based on the usage, you can choose the app performance like general purpose or max IO. What are EFS throughput mode? Busting or provisioned? So busting, like let's imagine that you have internet connection at home, broadband connection, and they say like it's unlimited internet, unlimited everything. So speed is also let's say 100 GB, 100 Mbps or something like that. So now, if there are like more users in your apartment, that speed will come down. It's not guaranteed that you will get 100 Mbps. So it's a busting based on the usage. If there are like a few people are using, you will get 100 Mbps. But if there are many people are using, it may come down to 30, 40 Mbps also. But since all 100 people may not be using at the same time, so you will getting a decent one, decent speed. So that's called busting. Similarly, EFS also, there are different mode. Busting means it's a default scale with usage, and provision means you are getting dedicated. So in office, you get a dedicated internet line, right? 100 Mbps, 200 Mbps dedicated, means is guaranteed. Even there are like 4, 5 offices, they are getting dedicated line. If 5 people are also using, you will get 100 Mbps. If 1 people are also using, you will get 100 Mbps because it's dedicated. It's a provisioned. So similarly, like your EFS also provision is the set fixed throughput, independent of storage size. Doesn't matter whether if the storage size is huge or not, your speed won't come down. But busting means if storage size goes increases, maybe speed will come down. So busting and provision. So that's the difference between busting and provision. So provision for high predictable workload. Provision will be obviously expensive. Office internet is much more expensive than your home internet connection. Similar, there's a similar analogy. Actually, like I'm giving an example. It's not the exact thing, but it's just a analogy. Okay. So next one is how does AFS ensures high availability and durability? So data is stored in multiple availability zones. So that way it's a high available. If one area AZ is down, other AZ it will be available. Like it's getting copied and all this data backed up. and it's designed for 99.11 nines durability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's durability, fully managed, redundant, and scalable. So that's how EFS ensures high availability and durability. What is EFS mount target and why it's needed? So once you create the file system, you need to mount actually. Right? From the machine, you need to mount. So you need to have a target. So that target is the mount target. I will show you. Mount target is the entry point access EFS in a VPC server. What are the main use cases of EFS in DevOps environment? Shared config logs across EC2s. Across EC2s, if you want to maintain like a set of logs or configurations with multiple EC2s or Docker containers they're using, or persistent storage across multiple Docker containers, you can use that EFS. CI/CD pipeline stored in build artifacts, central depot for scripts, binaries, tools. So for all these reasons, you can use EFS. So how do you create EFS? First, you need to have BPC. Once you have BPC, you can create security group for EFS. So you need to enable inbound, allow the inbound NFS traffic. NFS runs on this port 2049 TCP. So 2049, this NFS inbound traffic has to be enabled. Then create the EFS. So you can go and create the EFS. Go to AWS dashboard and then create a file system, NFS file system. Give some name. Virtual private cloud, you can select the VPC. If you have created any new VPC, you can drop down, you will be able to see it. Then recommended settings, there are different settings. Throughput mode, transition into infrequent access, transition into archive, transition into standard. So the different modes are there. And then you can create the file system or you can customize. You can select regional, one zone, and then availability zone you can select. So that way you can customize lifecycle management, 30 days last access, transfer into infrequent access. 30 days since last access, then it will be infrequent, transfer to infrequent access. Transition into archive, 90 days since last access. It will not used, it will be archived. Transition into standard. So these are different more performance things of the enhanced busting, right? Elastic provision, the additional settings. And then next okay, you can create it. You can give tag also. So you can identify if you have multiple file systems, you can identify them easily separate. Okay, so they are the different options, and then once you create the file system, then you need to create a mount, right? Access points. So this access point you will be create access point, and that access point file system you will specify. Once you create a file system from this list, you will be picking up that file system. Then you can give some access point name and root directory path, etc. And these are all optionals. Okay. So create EFS. Once you create a file system and throughput performance mode you create, then create mount target. While creating EFS, AWS automatically create mount target and install net. So ensure they are created all required availability. So all required availability is created. Now launch an EC2 instance, and then security group we have to attach that will allow traffic to 049. Then like log into EC2 instance, and then you will create a mount directory, mount MNT EFS, and then you will be mounting this FS hyphen XXXX, which is your EFS ID. EFS ID. So sudo mount minus T EFS FS hyphen XSS your EFS ID to this file system path. So in this path, your this file will be available. That whole file system will be available. So it's mounted mounted to the file. So that EFS will be available. So these are the steps. So let's go to the quiz section. What is the main benefit of using AWS Amazon EFS? Main benefit is it allows multiple EC2 instances to share the same file system. That is the main benefit. So answer is C. Which protocol does Amazon EFS use for file access? The protocol is NFS, Network File System. B. Answer is B. How is Amazon EFS different from Amazon EBS? EFS for multiple instance, EBS for single instance. So it's EFS supports multiple instance accessing the same data. So answer is C. So that's it for today. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also comment and let me know how you're finding these videos. And follow DevOps Challenge Hub. I post quiz and contests daily, and you can participate in that. And you can also follow WhatsApp channel, DevOps Challenge Hub. You will get regular updates. Thank you for watching this video, and see you again in the next video.